Shalom friends, I'm so excited to introduce you to this video series on kosher speech. Kosher speech is the Jewish spiritual practice of being careful with our words and of having an awareness that our words have tremendous power to harm or to help our relationships. So I'm excited to dive into this mitzvah, to study with you, to learn with you, to hear about your personal experiences. And I also invite you to join us in our Neshama community for any of our upcoming events, either online or in person. You can find all of our information at niboka.org, and I would love to see you. So here we go, kosher speech. Kosher speech, lesson 2, a time for silence and a time for speaking. In lesson 1, I asked you to think of a time in your life when words impacted a relationship. I did the same homework. Honestly, it was a little painful. I could think of quite a few instances when I didn't use my words as well as I intended. But the one that stands out is something quite simple. It was a situation in which I didn't actually say anything, and yet it was hurtful. A friend heard some news about me that I hadn't shared with him directly yet, and he was hurt. But instead of holding on to it and harboring resentment and anger, he did something really brave. He told me. He simply said how he felt hurt and asked me to keep him in the loop next time. On my side, I could feel myself getting a little defensive, wanting to explain and make excuses. But with a pause and a breath, I was able to hear his words with the friendship and openness that I know he intended, and simply answer him, "I hear you. I'm so sorry. I will do better next time." And sure enough, we were able to move forward in our friendship that is so important to both of us. Judaism teaches that we are given 2 ears and 1 mouth to emphasize the priority of listening over speaking. One starting place for cultivating a practice of kosher speech is simply paying attention to the situation. Is this a situation for speaking or silence? What is the intention behind our choice? Can we let go of smaller things and use our limited energy and words for situations that really matter? Like so much of life, even this basic step of seeing what's really happening and choosing a path, whether to speak or to be silent, is not so basic. Judaism teaches us that taking that moment of pause, of not knee-jerking, not sending off that angry text or email, of trying to see another perspective, of considering is this a situation for speech or silence, this starting point is essential. In our effort to grow, to be better partners, family members, friends, and colleagues, let's follow this Jewish wisdom regarding kosher speech. Listen before speaking, consider the situation, and choose to speak or be silent carefully and with the proper intention. Kosher speech can elevate our souls and deepen our relationships. Let's keep working on this together. Thank you for learning with me and for being part of our Neshama community.